Yeah, that tariff hit him in the head. Welcome to that episode of Ground Floor, where we can agree to disagree, still be family. I'm your host. Well, that's the theme song. What up, though? For my second album, JLE World. On Music Copyright and Muting Nut Facebook. I'm your host, JLE. Co-host Jerome.
What up, though, good people? Let's get it.
We're gonna talk about political stuff today. How do we be with Iran now? Because around 6 something this morning, news came out that Israel, along with the U.S., has bombed Iran, and over time, the prime minister of Israel, Netanyahu, was saying that they took out their leader, and his name is Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and nothing was confirmed. But I checked again on CNN, and they have confirmed on the Iranian side that they did take out their leader.
Wow.
Backstory on Jelly Lounge radio show, I've talked about it last month, that due to high cost of food and eggs and milk, the people started protesting. But because of other issues they had in Iran, it became a massive protest. So the military, police force in Iran started whooping up on the people. President Trump, hey, they just protesting. Don't be doing all that. And their now deceased leader had told him, "You worry about U.S. business. Don't worry about my damn business." I'm like, "Ooh, okay." That's how you gonna talk to a superpower. Oh, okay. Respect. 10 toes. So it was stated earlier that they fired missiles at Israel, giving just cause. But then I was checking out BBC News, and they're saying that Israel was saying it's a preemptive strike. Trump has already been saying that we need to deal with them because the drugs coming to the country, coming through over here, they're a problem. So it's possibility that this was they weak right now. We need to get him off the chessboard. Let's hit him. And they got him off the board. The sad part, the people that live there, because the drones, the technology, and the smart people making these drones, and they hit with a missile, it's going to hit the target because they did that with his compound and got him. But while you dropping them bombs everywhere for all your targets, the buildings are destroying, stuff going everywhere. So civilians are going to be collateral damage in all of this, unfortunately. And if you go to CNN website, you'll see live, because they right there showing explosion, people running. Like, okay, that's how we're going to end February. That's the backstory to where we are so far. Big Ron.
Man, like you, I didn't catch it first thing this morning. I kind of caught it like latter part of the afternoon, probably around 3 or 4. And by this time, it's nighttime over there for them. And everything I'm seeing, I think the more disheartening part about this is the other nations that's got involved, that's been hit. Kuwait's airport been hit near that area, so they had to evacuate. The Trump property that the prime minister gifted him, they ended up hitting that spot over there in Dubai. So it's just a lot going on, man. And as you said earlier, the unfortunate part about any war and multiple wars is that there will be innocent casualties involved. I know they said one of the missiles that hit one of Iran's areas, they said that right across the way was a school. And so many of those kids probably won't survive because of that impact.
Yeah, and Now, President Trump has been saying as well. Well, we don't want them to get nuclear arms. Okay, that's that. President Obama has said the same before other presidents, but I found this hilarious through all this carnage. Russia and Qatar was calling for the military to end what they're doing in the region. I'm like, Putin, Negro, you over here bombing and fighting with Ukraine. What the hell you talking about? Whoa, what y'all fighting for? What y'all doing? What? I know this Negro is not running his damn mouth. You've been fighting Ukraine for the last damn 3 to 4 years, dog. And you tell everybody, stay the hell out of my business. Don't worry about what I do. Like, oh, he really said that? Like, oh, snap. Okay. Okay, well, it used to be part of Mother Russia, so I guess he wanted back. And they've been doing their thing. Ain't nobody really been bothering it. I think we've been funding them weapons to keep them in. Like, this little bitty thing, and you're a superpower. How the hell they still get some, like Mike Tyson, the little Joe dude still get some hits in? So I believe they got to be getting some funding and some help to keep fighting back. But
they
for
get
them,
some.
Yeah, what y'all fighting for? What y'all doing? What? Come on, Pooh. Come on, big dog. You already over there scrapping with somebody. How you talking about? Y'all, we need peace in the Middle East. I'm out there like, wow, this is an interesting story. How about that?
Yeah, no. I also been seeing the nation of Iran celebrating, some celebrating the fact that we fighting to liberate the people, and some people out there are celebrating because Iran is actually fighting the U.S. So you got people on both sides, but I think it's more that want to be free of the laws and things that they got those people under right now.
Oh, I mean, if people when I talked in depth about it when it was jumping off on Jelly Lounge radio show, one of the episodes, it became a massive protest because you thought we was paying a lot for eggs and milk. They were paying more and they ain't really got nothing. So when that just became the protest, they started looking at all the other issues they got with the regime, and it became a countrywide protest. Where they really weren't reporting all the time over here, but if you was checking other news outlets, it's been going down over there for a minute. And then that's when the military police force started laying hands on the protesters. And that's when Trump like, okay, time out. I mean, you ain't got to be slapping around like that. I mean, they can come out and say, this sucks. And as he told them, worry about your own damn country. Don't worry about my business. So, I mean, Trump a thug, so I'm pretty sure like, oh. Worry about my damn country, huh? Okay. All right, player. I holler back at the right opportune time. And they holler too, because after we went over to Venezuela and took that dictator and his wife up out of there, everybody's looking like, wow, wait, never had a dude. He's serving FBI warrants to another. What the? He C4 in fact, come up out there. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on here. And he was talking there like, we're looking at Iran. I'm looking at a few of you cats that been on the board too long. And ain't nobody else had the coolness to just say, let's stop talking about, let's be about it. So now they didn't took him out. So that's got a lot of other people sitting there like, man, he can't run president no more. So this dude, like, he on his, if I died tonight, he on some pop stuff. I'm getting everybody. Like, dog, what is this dude on, man? Where's the diplomacy at? We done that. People been doing that for a long time. I'm sick of y'all cats. Like, wow. And Israel always looking. They probably want to. So, okay, we got opportunity, and it's going down. And it's just, wow. Because I know someone posted on Facebook, World War III, what are we doing? Like, what are they talking about? Like, oh. I ain't checked the news yet earlier. Like, damn. They still dropping things on them. Okay.
Yeah,
And that
it's like I said, kicking off the last day of February is crazy like this because
oh,
when we had this takes me back to when we had the Middle East Persian Gulf War
mhm.
back in the days. I remember knowing several troops that actually was there during that time, and they that was a crazy time. I just remember, if I'm not mistaken, I think that war went on for like a year.
And the State Department did issue a warning to all American citizens in that region or across the world. Be mindful of your surroundings and everything, because some people don't like us. And you in a country and this just jumped off. Well, we can go get American and do something to them on camera. And we had President George W. Bush. A lot of people did not like us. I used to tell people, you don't need to go nowhere less as U.S. friendly territories. All these other spots, stay your ass at home. They actually had little dummies of with his face on it, burning them back then. Like, you don't even take your ass nowhere unless you've done your research and know they rock with the U.S. because they don't like our president. And they ain't like over here. Them people go to the streets, they do stuff, they try to overthrow the government. They be about that political thing. So anybody watching this now, you need to pay attention if you want to take yourself somewhere outside of U.S. borders and friendly countries. Because other people don't like us right now. Some people probably rock with their leader and feel this is some bull. Some are even saying, well, y'all doing that because they been talking about this Epstein file stuff. This is a nice distraction. Whether that's true or not, y'all done killed their leader. Just read an Iranian newsman was speaking on TV crying about they took him out. So some people that rock with him. Now, if you're in that region, you need to be careful and get to the embassy of the U.S. and look to get back to U.S. soil or a very U.S. friendly spot where we got them things on the water waiting to see what's jumping. Because I'm like, okay, what's going to be the retaliation? You took out their leader.
It's
He been there for
definitely
a hot
gonna be.
minute.
I don't see this ending, quickly. I just hope it don't go on for months and months.
And it's where people forget when you come to the budgets of the U.S. We spend $1 trillion on defense every year. We probably got Star Wars weapons now. Who's really going to fuck with the U.S.? We went to Venezuela. We told that dude, we coming to get you. He had his compound. You think he got his Avengers like, man, we ready to go. Oh, we had a few casualties too. Some of our weaponry, our vehicles. No casualty to our soldiers, but we got them. Like that. Unless you're a superpower, you ain't got half of what we got. Real talk. President Obama said we're trying to make a damn Iron Man suit when he was in office. So if he's trying to make an Iron Man suit, what do you think we got now, dog?
Hey,
This is
all I
Doctor.
know,
This ain't
all I
breaking
know is I've never seen it, but I've seen people record it on YouTube and IG and Facebook, where you waiting at a train stop and it's got nothing but tanks and everything like that, and they like, uh-oh, something's coming.
So for people that don't pay attention to politics like I do, let me paint the picture for you. We got, if you ever watched G.I. Joe, them big ass ships, we got ships like that in all the waters of the world with at least 300 troops, tanks, planes, everything. And we have nuclear subs backing them up. That's why it is funny when you say, fuck America. You sure you want to say that? You sure we got bases everywhere? We took over the world because of Hitler. Because he did short wars, he did long-term wars. And he was that close to conquering the planet. And after him, we put a base everywhere to make sure another Hitler rises up. Essentially, we took over the planet to make sure we are safe. So if we got a base everywhere, who really gonna say fuck the US?
Yeah.
You might be mad, man. I'm sick of these after you. What you want? You do know they got a little spot down by the water with a whole ship with a mini army, and they do. And you just got on national TV and said F them. Them Navy SEAL, them boys come hot. They come at 5 in the morning when you sleep, dog. You better call their president and say, hey, you know what, man? The moment got to me. My bad. And we, again, $1 trillion a year. We have many armies on ships across all the waters with nuclear subs backing them up. Who really gonna mess with us? Then we got planes that are so far advanced, you don't even see them coming. I think when we went over there, it was someplace we hit recently where we hit them, and like, what the hell happened? Oh yeah, that was us. We ain't see nothing on the scanner. We ain't hear nothing, but boom, boom, boom. Like, yeah, that was us. You want to come to the table now, or I need to do another flyby? Like, oh damn, that's what we got.
They got the like you see in those movies. They got that stealth mode.
Think about it. We spend $1 trillion a year on defense. Under President Obama, he said on TV, yes, we're trying to make an Iron Man suit. That was 12 years ago. You think we ain't on Star Wars type stuff now? So really, unless you China, North Korea, Russia, it ain't too many countries that really can say, okay, well, let's go weapon for weapon, dog. We got it too. Not too many. That's why whenever we doing too much and China and Russia say, hey, y'all, get your hand out that cookie jar, we fall back. That's going to be a tussle. We don't really want to be bothered with North Korea. Like, okay, we'll give you a little attention. Go chill over there because you got stuff. Go on, man. We ain't trying to do all that with you. But if people pay attention, whenever we doing too much, Russia and China say, hey, we see what you're doing. Chill out with that, dog. All right, big dogs, y'all got it. We fall back because we ain't about to fight them. they got type stuff we got. This gonna go a minute. So we ain't trying to. We don't want the problem. We don't want the problem. So now, who takes over and what's their response going to be?
That's a good point.
We have seen Israel and not know he have no fucks to give. He buying hospitals. When we get the bomb, he buy them everything. He don't give a damn.
Yeah, merciless.
It's factual. This ain't hate on the country. This is documented on all political sites when they do come at people like, dang, you ain't just hit, man, get rid of all of it. I'm sick of it. They might still be bombing them now.
So yeah, I was looking at it a little earlier. I was like, man, like I said, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna go on. It all depends on, what Iran is on. I know I seen something earlier where they was saying that they not about to export their oil, which they're saying is like 20% in the world. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Jerome, remember, we took over Venezuela.
Well, no, I said they focus on the 20%. Like I said, it said that they got 20% of the world.
Yeah. But I didn't know Venezuela had that much. So, hell yeah, we got the world with the oil though. We covered on that. What else you got?
Yeah, the U.S. ain't worried about
white people went over there because we already thought about coming to get over here. You're gonna pull that bull jab. So we got the oil. We got that. The world good on that player. What else y'all gonna do? Now, to me, everybody love partying, drinking, women, whatever, have a good time. No one wants to press the real button and nuclear this whole thing. So I don't see that. It don't make no sense. You be a zillionaire. You can't do nothing with all the banks destroyed, everything destroyed. You underground.
Yeah, no. What I see is it's just gonna be a lot of behind the scenes things, trying to go after. So it's gonna get interesting. That's all I can say in the months to come. It's gonna get interesting, bro.
Man, he got a lot of people probably on a video chat like, dog. First Venezuela, now Iran. What this dude on, man? Now we had an unspoken thing. We do our thing over here. We do business with America. We keep this dude ain't on. He on some Thanos stuff, man. He don't care. What he on? No, I'm sick of that. And sadly, what does he got to lose? He can't run again. So let's say he really trying to do some good. He could move a lot of people off the chessboard in his last few years in office. You're welcome. But they've been problems for years. I dealt with them. The world is safe now, ain't it? You will argue with them. Didn't no other president do what he did. Would that make him one of the great presidents we ever had? Because everybody else just kept making deals. He like, done with deals, move him off the chessboard. Because Venezuela, when I looked into that, when that jumped off, all the people there like, if you ain't from over here, shut up. Because this dude been doing heinous things for years, and everybody's keep making deals, and no one say, you know what? All right, I got you. Moving him and his wife off the chessboard.
Mm-hmm.
You take over. We're going to work with you. Now, only when someone really get on our nerve from what I've seen over the years, we go after him. But this dude really was a bad person, doing a lot of damage. And he went over there, man, get up out of here. We sick of that. Take him to New York, take him to the UN. We throw him a trial over there. But this dude, this is what I think. You actually told this dude, man, you worry about your country. Don't worry about my business over here. What up, cuz? Yeah.
Yeah, they on the radar.
Well, I think he did mention it before too. Shout out, cuz, putting that. I mean, he definitely rearranging the chessboard of all the countries. It's going to be a conversation when it's all said and done. If he remove all the alleged real bad apples off the chessboard, he's a great president. He ain't do everything you like, but on a global chessboard, he just start moving people out the way. Ain't no more deals. Nope. I'm on that Thanos time, dog. You got to go. And I've been looking it up before the show. Like, a lot of countries are talking like, dog, this. He got him? Yeah, he gone. I know they were saying they got him. No, Iran confirmed that he got him. Damn, he went to Venezuela. He got, damn, am I next? You got some people over there. They drink some Crown right now, dog. They're drinking some Crown right now.
Yeah, I told you they you got some people celebrating, and then you got some other people like, whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, what's up with this dude on? Like, I'd have been sick and tired. 7 years of bullshit. 7 years, I'm sick and tired of it. I'm like, damn. Now the sad part, the people that I can't stress enough that live there, because when all that stuff start getting blown up, you don't have no warning. You're trying to run for cover.
And there's no cover for a sudden missile being dropped in the vicinity of, because you can't run fast enough. Because that impact, let's say the impact is a 2-mile spread, you screwed.
Then the blowback from the fire. Some people might be burnt crispy, unfortunately.
The smoke, like I said, man, there's gonna be some innocent lives taken, casualties, and that's the unfortunate part of the wars because it's not just army versus army, soldier versus soldier. It's a lot of innocent people that get taken out too.
Now, another question that probably all the political shows talk about right now: did he get permission from Congress? Because he's supposed to go to Congress. Like, I'm about to go slap somebody. All right, go ahead. Now, he had used something that President George Bush Sr. did years ago to justify Venezuela. I was just reading earlier, they looking to drop some war power stuff for him to be doing what he's doing. But it's kind of an after the fact that, well, you already done it. So did he give him a heads up? A lot of allies were kind of like, dog, you need to tell us. You keeping this GA classified for real. We didn't even get have your peoples away from a lot of areas today. So I'm gonna tell you. Oh, they found something. Come on. They like, dog, same team, bro. We didn't even know. Like, gotta keep them leaks quiet. And when he hit Venezuela, no one knew. Like this one. Even in the State of the Union I watched earlier for my other show, he like, I still got a big decision on what I'm gonna do with Iran. It wasn't which I'm assuming that's what you were saying, but you have been already. All right, we're gonna hit him at what time? We're gonna get him. But I'm telling everybody, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's a big decision. I'm still weighing the options. You already knew what you were doing, home skillet. Mm-hmm. You ain't you on some Bishop of a Rider type stuff. You ain't playing with him. So I'll be looking to see is Cuba, what they talking about. Are these other leaders that been questionable? Because I remember months ago, the new person took over in Canada. He was talking big, man. Some of your countries on our grids over here, man. Bum, what he talking about? I'll shut it down. I'll shut the power down. And Trump started talking terrorists and whatever else he started talking to him. I know we work some deals out. I'm like, it's kind of interesting that a lot of people be tough Tony talking. And then a little while afterward, they worked out a deal with him. Now, he can't do the terrorists that Supreme Court said that's unlawful. So you might have to, I don't know if this is the new way of, I start bombing shit. Do you need a Iran example? Just saying if that was a way of going, since he can't do terrorists. Like, do you need that type of example, or we can come to a deal on whatever this issue is? I mean, you saw the news, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make another call like that for you? Or we can work this out. And that's the crazy part. Like, damn. And we got missiles that can go. Maximum damage.
Yeah, they definitely got some. I was looking at a video about 2 weeks ago. As far as the airplanes to the tanks to everything like that, we was number one by like a landslide. I mean, it was almost double everybody else. Whoever was number two, I forget who was number two offhand, China or Russia, but it just super exceeded. I was like, whoa. So yeah, man, it's $1
trillion a year.
Like you said, it's gonna be interesting, man. But the main thing is for those who Christian faith-based, just say y'all prayers because sons and daughters that's gonna be a part of this thing for however long it lasts, and as strong as we may look or seem as a nation, nobody's immune to those missiles that'll be fired back at those planes, those ships, those tanks, those bases, things like that. So just keep praying because it's a lot
Hey,
going on right now.
so the thing that, and they had a TV show on Channel 4 years ago where a lot of American citizens became homegrown terrorists with book bags, and they were going to public places blowing them up. I'm like, ooh, y'all made this show? It is a lot of different people over here. So if there are sleeper cells within the U.S. borders, they can be activated. Season 424 was about that.
Yep.
People go to church with, soccer. So, I mean, just looking at all sides of it, they can do something if them type of people are already over here. Now, I assume that the U.S. is trying to weed out are these people sleepers? Because okay, what's all the scenarios of this? What they can do to respond back? The people smarter than us had to be having this conversation because y'all decided y'all was gonna get it. What's the blowback? What they gonna do? What are the options to do?
Mm-hmm.
Are there terrorist cells here already that can do some major damage in a response? Because we definitely tearing them stuff over there. You ain't really seen no one besides 9/11, unfortunately, tear up stuff over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where us as Americans not need to be too comfortable thinking no one got the balls. It's a lot of different people over here already. It don't take much. You got to hit the right things that are really like, oh, wow. They hit that because when the towers went down, whoa. So bless you. They've been trying for a minute. They finally did it. Wow. Okay. And that's where all the money come through at. So that definitely was a hit to get all that back up and running.
What was that? We're supposed to talk about that Lion King.
Yeah, the video of what the words were. I saw that on there.
Yeah, man.
It's like there goes a lion. Oh my lord! Like, oh, that's what they said.
Yeah, Savannah. The infamous line.
Yeah.
What I gotta look that up to see which native tongue in Africa that is, which nation. But they had a gentleman on there that basically broke it down, and he said that they were saying, "Look, there's a lion. Oh my God!" And to me, it makes sense that that's what it says because you think about it. That was animation for kids. It just so happened that teenagers, adults also liked it when they seen that movie, taking the kids to go see it.
I had to go watch it when we was at our senior, one of them
Let me see.
programs, and the band started playing the theme song. All y'all was getting hyped. Like, what y'all get hyped for? Man, that's Lion King thing. Like, who? That cartoon about the lion? I gotta watch this stuff now because everybody in there getting hyped as hell. Like, okay, I'm missing something. It was a dope movie. So I get it now. Now you did send me this as another lighthearted topic. A UPS employee stole a 160,000 diamond and traded it for $20 in marijuana.
Oh,
that's a person that, yes, you have a problem that you need to. You could have fixed that and damn near bought out a store.
Yeah, that goes to show you he didn't even know. He wasn't even smart enough to go and get somebody to use the little jewelry, checker to see if it's fake or real. Once you see that meter go to green, go take it to a place, get it appraised. Oh, okay, that's how much it's worth. Boom. Find you somebody's gonna buy it and keep it moving.
Yeah, some of them were gave at least half, if not all.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, even if you had found somebody that was gonna get it from you for, because way I see it, if he went to a pawn shop, he was gonna get caught up anyway, because pawn shops, when you pawn stuff off, your information is in the system.
Yeah,
They got cameras.
that's true.
Your name is in the system. So if something is stolen, you got to move a little differently. But that cat right there wasn't smart at all. He wasn't smart to get the right amount of money, and he turned in something that's worth 200,000 and dropped a lot of zeros for 20. Like you said, that's an addiction, my friend. You chose the addiction over the real value over the thing. So common sense ain't that common in 2026, folks.
No, people still crashing out over craziness.
They crashing out left and right. Each day, man, you looking at different videos of crash outs.
Yeah, the girl that the bully threw a metal water bottle at her head.
Like, man, we got to talk about that with
what the hell?
The bullying situation, man. You know, people got to be careful just throwing stuff willy-nilly. Can't do that.
It's terrible.
Can't do that.
Then a basketball game that was here had a fight. Someone wound up getting shot. Like, I mean, they did stuff. And
it's the city playoffs right now.
No, now should be going to the state
Playoffs,
district final.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
I mean, I look at this journal like, y'all got so much tech. Your parents got a little bit of money. We ain't have a lot, so I can see why we might have been mad, upset, want to fight and all that. Y'all got all type of stuff to distract you. You still trying to be out here in these streets.
You know what's crazy is I just seen a video earlier here. Actually, the mall over there closest to Darren. There was some shots at the mall over there because some new Jordans came out. I don't even know which number they're on, but yeah.
They keep releasing the same damn ones. They ain't made no new.
That's why I said. That's why I said I don't know which number they released today, but whatever was released today, it caused them to have a shootout out there.
It is so sad. My black people are that damn stupid about a $2.
Yeah. Crazy.
Made overseas for the status of it. You shooting and fighting over. I remember years ago, it was like a stampede for a late night edition of his shoes open. I don't know if it was Texas somewhere, and you just saw these people running, trampling through the door like it's a damn shoe. $2.
No, they gotta have it. I don't understand if you do like got a fetish for the shoes, I get it. But just do it online. You got different sites, you get you a couple of different windows, get in line in the windows and order your shoes and have it delivered to you. All of that in
job. So you can go buy it.
Crazy, man.
I'm gonna just take that person. Like, come on, man. This dude was an owner, not an owner no more. Sold the team for some billions. Now he just won in NASCAR. He ain't even in basketball no more. And they still be fighting over some goddamn Jordan. That is like, wow. That is a long-lasting effect he just had on our culture. I ain't nobody unless I get these Jordans. Dog. Shoes don't make the man or the woman. You do.
They don't get it, bro.
It's a $2 damn shoe.
Yeah, they don't get it.
You go overseas and you find out what factory they might let you go in there and you'll see is made with all this other stuff. Like, yeah, it ain't made somewhere fancy. Now, when you bring it over here, yeah, you're gonna pay $300. And then you're gonna start saying, wait a minute. But you made it for $10. Why I'm paying $300? Because they gotta sell now, wholesale price and everything. They gotta get their money back.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the alleged greatest of all time. Bill Russell, he got 11 titles. But people will do it. Because definitely for the female effect, because they part of the problem too. The female gonna do that, bam. I was told that from a female friend, bought me some back in the day. And I swear before the Lord, every time I was walking somewhere, had my baby Luxury, my Mustang, a female eyes was like, bam, he got Jordans on. They really do this. What? Wow, okay. We care about the wrong shit in the black community. Let me get my little soapbox for like 2 seconds. You ain't trying to start an LLC, go to college, go to trades. You worried about you got $1,000 worth of stuff that's all made overseas from that's a girl or somebody. Y'all got the world at y'all fingertips now. You could damn near be a millionaire before you graduate high school. Find your purpose, start grinding. But y'all want to fight and kill over a damn $2 shoe. And let's say you got the Jordans. Find this girl in school getting you a little love. This dude, shit, he got a truck. He about to work at the plant on the side, or he a dope boy or whatever, or he the sports athlete going pro. You may have that much time of love because you had them Jordans. Well, he got A, B, C, D. You got A, but he got B, C, D, E. I'm going to go over there. Now you back at square one. You want to throw the damn shoes away. Then like, man, I thought I was going to be the man. No. But if you start a business, focus on something else. Because when you get your grind right, women ain't going nowhere. They'll be there.
And let's be real. If you really a sneakerhead, find a way to either make custom shoes, open up your own shoe store. You could do all classic shoes at your store, sneakers. From his very first ones all the way up to whatever last number that you think was relevant. You could do the ones that's worth real money.
Yeah, make a podcast about Jordans.
Yeah, take your passion and run with it.
Mm-hmm. That's my little soapbox moment. What you doing for health, brother?
So for health, man, I've been I got a new schedule now, so I got to figure out how I'm gonna do this gym thing on the weekdays. Either I'm gonna have to start going on the front end or later on the back end of the day. So I haven't figured that out yet. But as far as the food, definitely taking it easy on the fried and doing more grilled, baked, rotisserie style. Okay. And now that we're getting ready to run into spring in a few weeks, I would say definitely drinking plenty of water.
Okay. Water. You thought about having a mini gym at the crib?
That don't work for me, man, because I realized I get lazy. I'm one of those people that have to get out just to do something. Because when I have it here, I don't really do nothing. I get more out of going to a park and doing stuff there than I would here at the house.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried that. I could do push-ups and stuff at the house, but I'm talking about like a serious workout, something where I would say it was relevant. It'd have to be out.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, for health, I'm working on getting my stomach right for that food poisoning. How the hell you still have bloating going on? What the hell? Shit ain't that stuff. But still doing my workout, dealing with it. I was looking up the like whey protein. So they got an organic. The nice to drink those. Nice to go to Powerhouse a lot. So I might get that off Amazon. Start adding that to my meal hookup. Like just drink that for the day or something like that. I was really fulfilling when I used to mess with them.
Yeah, that'd be good at like your little work break in between, Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Any last words before we get up out of here?
Last words, man. Like I said, we got so much going on in the world right now. I would say try not to fret yourself and be so worried because you're gonna keep hearing rumors of wars and actual wars. The Bible tells us that, even if you're an atheist, you can go in there and look at that it tells you that this is the beginning of the last days. So we at that stage right now where everybody, threatening to press that nuke button and what they're going to do with it. So, I would just say, stay prayed up. Don't get worried about what's going on to the left, what's going on to the right. Be conscious of it, but don't be so much worried about it, because all these things got to play out the way it's going to play out. And as far as the health, definitely take care of yourselves, because none of us getting any younger. And you can't just eat, all of the fast food every day, all day, and think you don't have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, all these different things. Let's reverse this stuff by eating right,
All the junk food.
That's it, brother.
Yeah, I swapped out piece for cauliflower piece now. Just imagine. But I would say, get your knowledge up. The knowledge is information, which is power. You know what's going on around the world, around your surroundings. You know how to move and protect your family. I mean, the sun's going to rise in the morning. So no matter what goes on, always seeing God wisdom, find your purpose, start working on it, and make sure you start having things that you would need down the road if something jump off. Survival kit. That's not a bad thing to have overall. Have money or more than a month stacked up if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Because our economy is so, but let's say they start hiring more robots, for example, they lay you off. Do you got a few months already stacked up to cover you and your people? Or are you just living for the day? So start playing chess, not checkers. Thinking ahead. And take care of yourself, because whatever you work towards, you need to be the best version of yourself when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
Do some of the things, you'll be all right. You'll see a lot of stuff like, okay, we'll talk about it. But God got me, so I'm going to keep moving. This episode, I know, they talking about politics, yeah. We talk about everything. Just happening today.
Yeah, we talk about the current affairs.
I was shot, brother Ron. We got to talk about Big Ron. All right, let's talk about it.
We got to talk about it, man, because I know how people operate. They start getting scared when you start hearing that World War III. So I'm like, we got to touch on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all be safe. Till next week.
Have a good night, folks.
Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to purchase my latest products, my books and music, go to Amazon.com. I have new merchandise on the way. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with Jerome Network. Thanks for coming.